What's going on? We're playing ESO Elder Scrolls Online. Yeah, and I'm going to be doing some basic stuff and so maybe a dungeon or something along those lines too. We'll see what happens. Um, I'm currently trying to set it out so that people can see what's going on here and know that I'm online. Um, Let them come take a look if they'd like, and we'll go from there as soon as it lets me get there. We'll see what happens. Trying to load this up on Twitter real quick, but Twitter's been a problem lately. Yeah, so that's not working at the moment. So we'll get out of that. It's not going to let me do that. So I'm going to try to share it in other ways. Doesn't have an option for me to share it to my other things. So I'm going to I'm going to go down here and do my crafting things. Okay, so if you don't play the game and you're interested in learning something about it, whoa, wait a minute. What's going on here? What is going on here? Okay. I was not seeing the icons that I normally see on my other tunes. By the way, we call them tunes. That's just, I guess they don't want to call them characters. They don't want to call them whatever. They just call them tunes. So I'm not seeing the icons down there in the middle that I normally see, and that's because this is a new character that I have not yet built up. I guess I should have gone by that slowly. So in every town you have crafting areas and you have these writ boards. So if you look right there at the top just above my head, you can see those three symbols. The far right is provisioning, which is food. The center one is enchanting, and the left one is alchemy. On this one over here, you have blacksmithing on the far left. Or I'm sorry, that's not blacksmithing. I believe that's woodworking. And then the next one is jewelry, then blacksmithing, then clothing, if I'm not mistaken. I don't know. I don't pay attention to the symbols as much as I probably should. At any rate, so you have these writs that you do every day for certified crafters. And you pull a writ from the board, and it gives you a quest to do those things. So I started a provisioner writ for provisioning. And those are the two things that just popped up on the screen that I have to make. And there's 7 different crafting things that you can do. And each one has a writ every day. It resets every 24 hours. And you go in and do what you got to do. Now, this being a new character doesn't mean that I don't have anything. When you share tunes, you have different items. You have a bank account. You have chests that are in one of your houses. You have a backpack on, and you also have a crafting bag if you're an ESO Plus member. That's what I am currently working is the new tune, but you share stuff with from the other tunes whenever I play them to make these things that I have now. So I've got a little jump ahead. I am currently sharing this to my my page, so give me just a second. And I will be done. Okay. All right, I am there. So we go, oh, I'm sorry. It says craft a sip of stamina, and that's where I'm going, and I will make a sip of stamina out of this, and we'll be able to move on. I don't remember my stuff, though. So that's health. I want to say it's bug loss. Maybe beetle skull. No, it's not beetle scuttle. No, it's not that. It might be this. Oh no, that's a sip of cowardice. Hello though. Nice to see that we know what's up there. That's a sip of health. That's got to be the cornflower, right? Columbine and cornflower. Nope, that's Magica. I hit the wrong button there. I know it's Columbine. It's Columbine and... I cannot remember... Oh, no, that's not it. Nope, that's a sip of health. Why did it not give me the stamina? Right? That's what I need, right? Stamina? Okay, so... cannot remember. So you can go online and you can look up the ingredients that are necessary, and there's stuff everywhere. There's ESO pages, there's Reddit pages, there's all kinds of stuff. You can check out each one. Yeah, so I did that right. Alright. Columbine. Oh no, it's Blessed Thistle. There it is. Okay. After all that, I finally got it. So it says deliver the goods to the nearest Writmaster, Quartermaster, but we're not going to do that yet. Because we have all these writs, what we're going to do is we're going to go through and we're going to do them all real quick so that we get all of them out of the way. We're going to go to Woodworker next. So craft a maple bow and a maple shield. 2 maple bows and a maple shield. Make sure that we got this on the right thing down here. That right, that right. Two maple bows and a maple shield. Alright, then you run over here to the blacksmithing and you switch up again. And you get to the blacksmith writ. And again, it tells you up on the upper right corner what you need to make. Helmet, dagger, and pauldron of iron. So we go to this and we say, okay, helmet. We make a one of those. And then we go to the pauldron and we make a one of those. And then we hit L1 to go to the weapons. And what was it? Was it a dagger? Yes, it's a dagger. So we go over here and we make a dagger. And we're good to go on that. The next station that we go to is going to be provisioning. So we go down and we check that out. Provisioner. That's all your foods. Your foodstuffs. Banana surprise and 4-eye grog. We'll see if we have the recipe for 4-eye grog. I may not. I don't. So I can either buy the recipe somewhere or try to find it somewhere or whatever, but at this point right now we're just going to move on to this part, which is the clothing station. And rawhide helmet, arm chops, and bracers. Now this first section is it's a little bit different with the clothing. You have two sets. You can make this stuff, which is all light homespun stuff, and then it starts over with the jack right here, and then you get the rawhide. All right, so rawhide helmet, arm chops, and bracers. There's the bracers. There's the helmet. And there's the arm chops. Our next one that we go to is going to be the jewelry crafting. We get over here. And we hit the jewelry crafting. 1 pewter ring, 1 pewter necklace. Simple enough. Pewter ring. Pewter necklace. Done and done. Now we hit up the enchanter table. This may seem like kind of boring stuff, but it gives you the things that you need. It gives you money. It gives you items to deconstruct so that your crafting gets better, things of that nature. Trifling glyph of stamina. See if I can remember how to do this one. I believe it's Denny.
Sure, Denny.
There we go. Trifling glyph of stamina. Alright, so I got everything except for the provisioner's writ done. So you can go down, you can see that all of them say delivered goods to the nearest quartermaster. I'll have to find the 4-eye grog. I don't know where that's at. I could go to different guild traders. I could go to a chef and see if I can find it there. I can put out words online. You know, here I can go to text chat. Nope. As you can tell, I don't have a keyboard. And then you make sure that you say it in the zone. And then somebody may hit us back and let us know. But you open this up, you put the goods in there, you complete the quest. You see I'm getting 250 gold, right? A blacksmith's crate and inspiration. The inspiration helps you level up. You get 250 gold for each one of these things. And this is for the basic guy. Okay? This is for a guy that's just starting out. Yeah, he's getting 250 gold. I'll have to get back to that one later. He's getting 250 gold for each one of those things. And you get all of these different coffers and vessels and crates. Right? And inside those, you get different things as well. Right? Different ingredients to help you out. And these alchemist surveys. Those are pretty good for you if you want to get a bunch of stuff, you know, for crafting built up. You can see my blacksmithing increased to 3 just now. My woodworking increased to 3 just now. My clothing is probably going to increase. Medium armor increased. So I'm leveling all this stuff up as I'm going along. Jewelry crafting. Right, so I got all this stuff. And then you open these up and you get more ingredients. Right. That's all the stuff. I have 38 of 60 items in my backpack right now. Banana surprise. Alright. So now what you do is you go back in here. And you tell these guys in here, hey, I got some crap that I don't need. Buy it from me. Right? Some of it's worth more than it normally is. I'm repairing my stuff as well. But these ornate items are worth more than they normally would be. Normally those would be 2 or 3 gold. But they're worth a lot more since they're ornate. And I have some other things that I can get rid of and stuff that I can those are all things that I can deconstruct to get stuff out of them. So I can come over here to the woodworking station and go to deconstruct. And there's a maple bow, and there's a maple bow. Or you can sell that stuff. You know, either way you want to go. You can sell it, you can deconstruct it, however you want to do it. Deconstruction allows you to also level up that particular craft as well. Homespun sash of magic. Now those other things that you see down there at the bottom, those are things that you can research. Researchable items give you traits that you can add to each one of these things as well. It helps. Every little bit helps. So now, I didn't get a reply, which means there's probably nobody online. Not many people online anyway. So I can come over here and talk to this lady.
My family has actually owned this shop for...
Nobody cares. It's a good story, but nobody cares. Yeah, I know that was wrong. That was seriously wrong. I shouldn't have been that way towards her. Down here, I believe, global achievement, holiday achievement, achievement. Okay. At any rate, that is basically what that guy boils down to. Slowly building him up. I'm waiting for other friends to hop on with me and start playing. So I'm not doing too much with him yet. I'm going to wait a little while before I do much of anything. I'm going to talk to this chef here and see if he's got my recipe that I need. Baked potato, chicken. No, he does not. He's not a very nice guy. I already know all the recipes that he said that he has. Would be nice if he had what I was looking for, though. I turned off the ability to punch people that are bots, NPCs, non-character players, whatever you want to say, you know, whatever you want to call them.
I sold Queen
So I can't get in trouble. There's something really weird about that too. So I'm not exactly sure what's going on there, but I should not have to have done that with that guy. Your writing skills are supposed to switch over characters, but apparently for a necromancer they don't pass across. I'm not sure what the deal is behind that. Here's a brewer. He's probably got my recipe. Does he? Four-eyed grog. There it is, people. Right there. Right there, the four-eyed grog. We'll get the red rye beer while we're at it. We already know... Oh, we don't know the candle. So we'll learn that too. Other than that, we'll have to go over here afterwards and we'll use the cooking fire, but I need to learn these first. There we go. Now I know them. I can say, make some four-eyed grog, mother. There we go. Now we can get out of here. Whoops, wrong door. Get out of here and go back to the quartermaster and turn this one in too. Run like the wind.
Hello. Well met, friend.
Jump to your death. There we go. There's that. Hey, and we learned another recipe, shepherd's pie. How about that? That's kind of strange that I got a blue recipe already, because you don't normally get that stuff this early in the game. It's not not a common thing to get it that quick. So that's kind of interesting and makes me happy at the same time. Now, do I have... That's a 35-minute thing. Alright, cool. Okay, so now there's another quest here. I think what I'm going to do, though... I'm going to come down here and see why all this stuff is glowing blue! What's going on with the blueness? What is up with the blueness, blue? The blueness of the blue. I don't see anything back there. There are some things that glow blue in the game that are beneficial. So you may want to pick those up if you come across them. But that was not one of them. Okay, so this guy over here has got a yellow or a blue arrow above their head. This guy also had one, but I talked to him and he gave me this quest to burn these sculptures of Meridia and destroy cocoons. That is the quest that this guy is currently on, but this guy is not going to be doing those quests right now because we're going to switch characters and we're going to go through all that stuff that I just did all over again with those other characters. I'm joking. I'm not going to do that to you guys. You've already seen it once. You don't need to see it again. But you can do that every day with each tune. So that one there, I just made what $1,750 or 1,750 gold just by doing those 7 quests right there. And this town, Alinor, is the best place to do that, by the way. Just so you know. I'm going to go with my best character right now, and we're going to see if anybody's on that wants to run a dungeon. And it seems like there's enough people on. We're having a long loading time here. Now, you can run dungeons. You can set your stuff up for dungeons and get random people to help you. But the only thing that sucks is that sometimes there's quests in these dungeons that you want to run, and they will bail on you as soon as it's over. And if they do that, then you can't complete the quest, because as soon as they bail, it starts a countdown timer to kick you out of the dungeon. And if you do that, then you lose that stuff. It sucks. I hate it when people do that kind of stuff. It would really be a lot better if you stick around in the dungeon until you got your quest done. Hey, what's up? Drop me a message here. Let me know who you are and what's going on. So we're going to see if somebody wants to run a dungeon in one of my guilds. Oh. Welcome to the stream. Be nice if you said hey, so I could respond to you and see what's up. In the meantime, while we're waiting on an answer there, we can we can go somewhere else. Let's see, where do we want to go? What do we want to do?
The Office of Divine Prosecution requires strong-minded assistance.
Where to go, what to do. Let's see what quests we have that are currently... Oh, you know what? Let's go to Rothgar. Let's go to Rothgar and see if we can find some more of the treasure items. Ooh. Oh, that's the rift. There we go. There we go. No, that's not it either. There we go. So there's a museum in Rothgar that they're trying to fill with the artifacts of their history. And your job is to use the map that they gave you to go find these artifacts and put them back in the museum. And that's what we're going to try to do. We're going to try to go find one of those artifacts now and drop it in there while we're waiting to see if anybody wants to run a dungeon. If I don't get a response, I may just queue up solo and see if anybody bites. And we will our inventory and our slottable items. We'll run down here to sought after relics. I've got the frost break. Okay. Hello. Somewhere. Into here? Nope. Yeah. Not so much interested in that. Keep dying in that spot. I did have it marked on the map at one point. Alright, let's see if we can run and talk to the gal in the museum and see if she can give us a hint on what's next. Where's the museum? It's up there. On the other side. Well, thanks for dropping a message there and saying hello. You know, it's really nice of you to drop in and watch for a minute.
Remember to check the You mean securing? Oh, you mean King wants to...
That was no help. Northeast of Orsinium. Okay, so northeast of Orsium. Not much help. Not much help at all. So we'll just put a marker here. It looks like I've already defeated that king, but I didn't find the relic, I guess. Hey, what's up? Drop a message. Let me know who you are. What's going on? How you doing? Say hello. Just going back to this spot where I defeated somebody before because I apparently did not do what I was supposed to and grab a relic that was over here. So you're not under attack. Nobody cares about you guys. Oh, that was pretty quick. Aggroed too many of them at the same time. Didn't pay attention. Somewhere around here. Okay. Holy crap! Why is it aggroing everybody? That's wild. Not exactly sure what's happening there. But it's aggroing all these guys at the same time. It's a little weird. Something's going on there. Should not be aggroing everybody. Yeah, see, those guys are way too far away for it to be aggroing them too. Alright, so that's out of the question, I guess. Come on. Mine the ore. Yep. It's kind of irking me that that's going on, because I'd really like to find that relic and be done with this particular part of the quest. Not happening. It's got to be up there, right? I'm thinking it's up there. There's no way of getting up there except for going through the spot. How do we get up on top of there? Gots to get up here. The rocks are going to be way too big for me to jump up on top of them and jump down, aren't they? Okay, I almost had that one. There we go. Yeah. Yeah, that's all the further it's going to let me get. It's not going to let me do what I need to do. To get to that spot. which pretty much sucks. Yeah, I can jump on this one, no problem. So I want to be up there. In that spot right there. Where all that's happening. Right over there. But it's not going to let me do it. Not going to let me do it, and all these NPCs have regenerated. So that one's out of the question for the moment. For some reason, I don't know why, I don't know how to go about getting back to that, but you know, screw it for now. More than likely what's going to happen is I'm going to stumble upon it later and get it by accident. Which is pretty crappy. Pretty crappy, thank you. Not in my best interest. Don't really like the situation. Guild traders. Guild traders. You know what? I've had a couple people come on and watch and not say anything. So I'm probably just going to cut the stream here because it doesn't seem like you guys are all really that interested in interacting. It would be a lot cooler if you were, but yeah, I don't see you as being interested in watching this right now, and I'm not getting anybody from my guild to jump on for any kind of dungeons. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back to Alinor, and I'm going to do my daily stuff there. Is that right? No, that's Glen Umbra. Yeah, I need to be down here. I'm going to do my daily stuff with my other two characters, and I'm going to call it a night. It's pretty early in the morning, so you know, you guys have a great night. Thanks for those two people that watched for a second but didn't chime in. Next time, I hope you leave a comment or something to say hey. I'll be doing some more of these in the near future. I've got some other friends that are downloading the game now to get into it, and I hope you enjoyed just seeing the little bit of crafting thing that we did there, and you know, we'll have some more stuff later on for that kind of thing. But have a good morning, have a good day, enjoy your weekend, the rest of your weekend, and I will catch you probably next week. Thanks a lot for watching, and be safe and have a good night.